What's the,
Remember when we put that PC about 2 years ago?
I thought it was at this park right here. Right? I didn't see it.
I'd like to call the meeting to order for the Parks and Recreation Board at 6:31. Meeting is called to order. Roll call.
Roll call, Jasdeep Kaur,
Here.
Vanshdeep Singh,
Here.
Tavell Coleman,
Here.
D'Amico Sargent.
Here.
Okay. Meeting has been called to order. We have 4 in attendance. Do we have a quorum? Okay, good. Regular session reports and announcements. Any updates from staff?
Not really. Based from the last meeting we had, I know Corey requested that we look into get some a retaining wall at Rogers Farm. He wanted us. What does he want? I think something to do with the horseshoe at Sonora and no, I can't remember what else. There was a whole list of stuff. But anyways, we got back some quotes from contractors. Oh, he needed a pavilion at Rogers Farm. So we got some quotes back from some of the vendors. And I presented it to our city manager. And those things are not going to happen this coming budget year because they are very, very expensive. For instance, the pavilion is going to run us like about $180,000 for a 20 by 20 pavilion. The retaining wall, a 3-foot retaining wall, was like $120,000. So it'll happen in this fiscal year, 26.
I know there had been some conversation about having, I know he had brought up the fact he wanted some extra chargers.
Yeah.
That was one of the other things I remember him saying.
Yeah, that is also not happening at Sonora Park. He needed some chargers, but if people have their extension cord or whatever, or they can run back to their car and charge their phone. But we are not going to install phone chargers at the park. Not only because of vandalism and stuff, but it's kind of useless.
Okay. Consent agenda, consider the approval of July 14th, 2026 regular meeting minutes. Would like to approve those minutes.
I make a motion to approve the July 14th minutes.
Second.
Okay, minutes have been approved for the July 14, 2026 regular meeting minutes. Items for individual consideration, discussion, or action. More seating at Sonora Park.
Are you all asking for benches or tables? Just recently, earlier this year, we replaced all the wooden benches and table at Sonora. And we replaced 1, 2, 3 of them. And it was pretty costly. And, if you all need that, you'll need to tell me where on Sonora you want those benches been placed, because I think we have them strategically placed along the sidewalk and on some of the shaded area. Beyond that, where would you want?
Did you have any recommendations as far as
I think we should get it because I've been to Sonora and like around the play area for kids, there's not places to sit. Like if you're an adult, you have to sit like on the actual kids
Well,
like rides and stuff.
between the splash pad and the playground, there is a bench. And then the
Yeah.
other side of the sidewalk, there's another bench.
But it's like kind of
They're within like 20 feet apart, or maybe more than that.
Hmm.
So you're saying just around the playground,
Mhm.
you want seats?
Yeah.
Well, that's a safety hazard.
Why?
Well, kids be playing and running around there.
Hmm.
They slide down, they're gonna run straight into one of those benches.
Oh,
You know, if kids running around there, are they gonna pay attention to a seat or a bench? No, they're gonna run straight into it.
how far can you put them out?
Well, you could put them up probably 20 feet from the actual playground. But
Mhm.
why would you want additional seating out there when you have it like 10 feet from the playground? I mean,
Yeah.
in general, you go there might be two families with 4 kids. So there's sufficient seating for the family because there might be a mom. Most of the time is a mom, very rare is a dad, but there's never a mom and a dad together.
Hmm.
So there's sufficient seating for the kids playing around there.
Add a toddler playground at Sonora Park. Now, I myself, I'm a little confused about this because I remember like 2, maybe 3 years ago, we added that gym. I guess that's what it, remember that gym? And so for me, I thought that was a playground for the kids. So are they talking about an additional?
What you are considering a toddler under 2?
I'm just, that's what's on here. I consider toddlers, yeah, I consider toddlers actually at 4
Well,
and under.
Mm.
our playground is designed for 2 to 12. So if you're considering a toddler from 2 or 4, you are covered.
You recovered, that's what I'm saying. But on here it says add another one. So do you know whose idea was that? Because I don't see why we need another one.
Because anybody under 2, they're crawling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So, okay, well, the person that's not here for that, so we can move on to the next. Add an electrical outlet at Town Center Park for things like food trucks and more. Any comments about that?
What would be the feasibility of the, like, would the city even allow it? Like, imagine like when we have events over here, like if they can just
Mm.
plug in.
Center Park here, let's say, hypothetically, if you're always talking about a food truck, the food truck is not going to come into the park itself.
No, it would be on the road, like.
On the parking lot and out there,
Yeah,
we have sufficient outlets there. Every pole out there that has a light has
there's
an
one.
outlet.
Okay.
Everyone.
Do you think he's referring to the higher voltage ones, like a 240?
If they need it, just look at the base of the pole. There's a box cover in there. That's your outlet in there.
Okay. Okay, then we might just not known that. Okay.
And inside the park itself, we have a lot of outlets,
Okay.
a lot. Every 50 feet or less, we have outlets.
Okay.
Okay. Bishop, do we have any comments from council? Anything that we should be aware of?
Not that I'm aware of, what I'm thinking, and some of the ideas that you're all coming up with, they're legitimate ideas and stuff, but they're not conceivable, so to speak. So if you all want to see stuff, think outside the box, like for the toddlers and stuff, good idea, but we have that covered. Anything over 2 years, that's covered. But other stuff that you all think you want to see in a park, just troubleshoot it, brain shoot it, run it through me, and we'll escalate it up the chain. I mean, anything that you all think that would enhance the city for the public, for park and rec, to get the people out to come and play, exercise, they'll be good.
Yeah. Okay. Is there, anybody have any?
That's it. Somebody need to adjourn.
I think that's it.
I make a motion to dismiss.
I second the motion to adjourn the meeting at 6:42.
I was gonna say, I saw.